Mud.
and the rest of the horses behind them trample it, and the wheels trample over it. It's basically telling you that that's what's gonna happen to Keisha. That's what's gonna happen to the nigga woman 2/3. Third nigga woman. All right, and you know, and guess what? Her man too. All right, but we're talking about the woman right now. Matter of fact, some of people with the Bible don't say that. Zechariah 13. Go ahead, somebody get it real quick. See that they're if you're here in America and you're an Israelite, then a lot of people have come to the understanding that they are Israelites. Okay, so much that even Walmart is capitalized on it. You know, my sons have a sign that they're using for camp. 12 tribe sign that they actually got off Walmart. Right? And so Walmart is selling Yahweh Shai t-shirts, Yahweh t-shirts, and they also and then for the Yisrael people, they selling their stuff too. All right, so they figure they gonna make money off both sides.
Man.
So they even understand the beef. They know who the real prophets are and they know who the false ones are. But they selling merchandise. They selling merch for both.
They all know we all know we Israel though.
Yeah. That's right.
We all
so,
do know
so
that.
they decided, well, you know what, we going down. Well, we over here. What's the name of that family? What's the name of that family? The Walmart family.
The Waltons.
Right. They say we over here. We're gonna get paid until this shit is over. All right, because clearly there's a big market. You know.
I claim the Walmart.
Yeah, but not to, you know, that could lead into a whole other lesson right there. But I think that's Zechariah Bakusha.
Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said Yahweh, two parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
So he's saying, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. Only those calling on Yahweh Shai. And the majority of the 2/3 are not doing that. All right? They don't even, and especially the ones, you know, it's really irritating the ones that actually agree and believe that they're Israelite, but still think it don't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. But
I got a precept for you.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay.
No, just going back to the what was the brother brought out, the Micah? Just going into these black women and the way they feel towards the black child, the way they feel towards the so-called black man. You know, this is Deuteronomy 28, and this is the curses. Because the Bible do these things. This is Deuteronomy 28 chapter 28 and 56. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, because believe it or not, once upon a time they were sweet. It said, her foot upon the ground for the delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom. So they want to eradicate the so-called black man because her eye is evil toward the husband of her bosom. All right, it says, and toward her son and toward her daughter. They raised these children with no regard to them. You even had a couple years ago in Atlanta, the black woman, out of the spite of the father, her baby daddy, the man who she had sex with, laid with, she broke her kids' limbs and put them in the oven and burned them alive.
God damn.
All right. You know, this is a true story. You can look it up. She locked up for it. So it says, I'm going to start over at 56. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for the delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet.
damn.
It said, and toward her children which she shall bear, for she shall, and this is about to come, it said again, it says, for she shall eat them for want of the things secretly in the seeds of straightness, because that's coming back to the America. It said, wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. And, you know, when you go into the book of St. Luke, it said, if these people do these things in the green tree, how much more in the dry?
She broke her babies. This was a newborn.
No, they was like, I think they was like 4 and 6.
So she waited.
Damn.
She, cause she was mad. She was arguing with her baby daddy.
Turn it off.
Some black man. She was arguing with the baby daddy, and okay, she had her 2 kids. She cooked them in the oven, man. Cooked them alive till they died.
So
Demon,
they
man.
died in the oven.
Yeah.
She,
Light skinned jigaboo.
that just fucked me up, bro.
Yeah, this is a couple years ago.
That's
And that's one of many cases, man. But it was only out of the spite.
you Israelite men out there, leave Keisha alone. Leave Keisha the fuck alone. And you know what? We've been warning you. We've been telling you. And you brothers still on the hard headed. Shut your ass up.
We don't get no fucking.
Leave Keisha alone, you dumb motherfucker.
She keep calling me.
Ignore her fucking call.
Keep calling me, man, yo.
You know? Hey, that's the spirit. But no, this serious business,
It
man.
is, absolutely.
Shot, man. You know? And that's just for Keisha.
Yeah.
Alright, because you better off with a heathen than you are with Keisha.
Absolutely.
And that's real talk. And it's unfortunate, but it's real talk. Alright?
Well, it says that the foundations of the earth are out of court, so everything is backward ass. Because in the kingdom, the Israelite woman is going to be the best.
Absolutely.
So here and now, in a world that's upside down, they are the worst.
There it is. There it is. The most hard-headed, the most combative, the most masculine.
Yep.
And they have a mindset. Well, I'm gonna play this video, some of this video.
Can I read this here? Here you go, right here.
Hopefully, it's look at that sick bitch.
A demon. I just want just to back this up. I just want.
That's great. 4 to 6.
I'm gonna read it, y'all. It says Atlanta Mob. It says Fox Atlanta 5. So this ain't no make-believe story. It says November 15, 2004, 9:39 p.m. Eastern Time. It says Lamora Williams was sentenced to life without parole plus 35 years after being convicted on 14 charges, including the murder of her 2 sons. The conviction relates to a 2017 incident where Williams claimed that her sons were dead from burn marks. Prosecutors argue she killed them murdered them. That's not killing, that's murder, all right? But killed them by placing them in the oven. Williams made inconsistent claims about the whereabouts of a caregiver, while evidence showed she might have killed the children between Thursday night and Friday morning. The children's father received a video call from Williams, so she FaceTimed, received a video call from Williams showing the deceased boys supporting the argument that Williams was responsible. The jury found Williams guilty on various charges despite her mother stating she had a history of mental illness and may have snapped after a breakup. So there you go. That goes right back to that Deuteronomy 28 that we read. The children that came from between her feet, all right, they don't have any care or regard for them, man. The scripture say in Job he deprived her of wisdom.
Yeah, got it.
You got that's what you got.
Hold that.
Hold
Hold that. Hold that. We gotta sit on stage. Now I gotta play this.
No,
All right, because you and now you got this movement with certain Keishas, quite a few of them, that are now talking about aborting their male Negro, their male Israelite babies, not the females. And that shows that they lack understanding because we can't continue our race with just females.
Right.
All right? So a female child does not carry seed and can't continue her family line. Only a male child can do that. Men have the seed.
Right.
Right? The man is what continues the family line, which is what continues the people. Right. We can continue the Israelite women.
Right.
All right? We're the men. All right? Remember, the 12 tribes of Israel came out of 4 different women but 1 man.
Right.
All right? There were 4 different women that had 13 children. They all were Israelites. Okay? And they were all Israelites because of who? Their father.
Right.
There was 4 different women. So women have nothing to do. A woman is an incubator.
Bloodline.
All right? She has nothing. Exactly, Pops. A woman has nothing to do with bloodline. She's an incubator. All she's going to do is push out what was put in her.
Right.
That's it. She has nothing. She does not. I don't care if it looked like her complexion. It doesn't matter. It's already a bloodline when it went in. Okay? And you need the men for that. and we get sick and tired of arguing with you dumbass people trying to come up with all your different excuses as to why you want to remain mixed, and that's not. Shut up, okay? Just shut your ass up. All right. So let me
That science falsely so called.
that science falsely so called, man. 2 Timothy 2:6. All right, but
We'd be the first country to throw away like boy babies. Well, now let's think about this. That would be primarily because that's terribly wrong to dispose of a human being because of a characteristic that they cannot control, like how they're born. Maybe they're not support aborting a black child when it comes to it being male, and because when I look at the black community and the problems in it, it's associated with males and male pathology. When you talk about violence, it's associated with the males. When you talk about women being forced upon, it's the males. When you talk about drugs, it's the males. Hi, welcome back to another video of Overreact.
you have that bitch.
Who raised those males?
Right. Huh.
I'm not carrying a son to term, and if I do, they're not coming home from the hospital with me. I'm not raising a son by any means necessary. Because the minute he even shows me that he may be out, I'm not doing an intervention, I'm not doing any type of therapy, I'm not going to try to work with it to try to change the note. You can just get the fuck out of my house right now. Turning into an
That actually enough. That kind of then she says talking about a half breed. The next video I'm trying to click off.
Wow.
You can't make none of this up, man. There's no such thing as a half breed.
Right.
But she says she does not want to be a mother to a male child, regardless. She don't want to do that. And then like you said, and then the one woman blamed all the issues on the black males if there ain't no YBs out there. Right. And being that women outnumber men, it's probably more YBs doing dirt than there is YNs.
100%. 100%.
Okay?
Who raised those young boys though?
Thank you.
Doing everything you just said. I'm gonna play this one.
Have y'all seen this video? What'd you say?
A black woman raising them.
Yep.
She's getting a lot of backlash from that video, and rightfully so, because it's bad parenting. From the kids walking off with the attitude, throwing up the middle finger, cursing, and the most important part, them not having on their seatbelt in the backseat of the car.
3 little
As
kids.
a mother, this was her response to the
Oh, yeah.
backlash that she was getting for being a bad parent.
See that? They don't want safety. They want to listen to gangster shit. They want to listen to Pooh Shiesty. These little girls have to be 6 years old listening to a murderous, degenerate nigga talking about they don't supposed to have their car seats and their seatbelt on while they listening to a gangster. On their way to school.
That's her mentality. These bitches are out of their mind. Go ahead, brother. And you know, in the Bible refers to an unchecked woman
As a bitch.
As a bitch.
Right.
It said you know,
Get
careless,
that good
shameless
news.
woman is as a female dog. And what is a female dog?
A bitch.
Especially
All
in
right,
heat.
bring out your scriptures, brother.
Okay, like the brother referred to as far as this being a curse and whatnot, as far as they wouldn't care for their women. I mean, these women wouldn't care for their kids and whatnot, but it was a curse. But Exodus 1:15 says this, and the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Sapphira and the other was Puah, and he said, when ye do the office of a midwife of the Hebrew women, and see them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. But the midwives feared God and did not as the king of Egypt commanded, but saved the men children alive. So these women are now sliding to a decree voluntarily of what a fucking that wanted to fucking eradicate us, made a decree to do, and it took Hebrew women in their right mind then to keep that shit from happening.
Yeah. Now that Esau has given these bitches liberty and immunity from their rebellion, the self-destruction is on autopilot now.
I got a quick one. This is Lamentations 4:3.
My man. And I got the ostrich.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Okay, all right. Lamentations 4:3. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people is become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Right. So why does the scriptures refer to the ostrich? Because the ostrich is a very pea-brained animal that doesn't give any regard for their young. This is written in the book of Job, chapter 39. I'll start at 13. It says, gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them? So Esau, he's giving our women full control over the youth, but there's no hedge about them. And you know, when you got the black woman on the ones and twos, it's destructive because she doesn't have it. She's a child herself.
Yeah.
Right.
So she needs oversight, but she doesn't have oversight. So she's bringing the youth up. So now they have no covering when they go out into the world. You know, they're fully bred in self-destruction.
And ostrich unintentionally does that, but our women
Intentionally do it.
You know?
Can't think their way out of a fucking paper bag to say.
Let me get verse 16.
No, Pop said brought out something with the midwives.
Yes, sir.
Now when I went to the curses in Deuteronomy, it said the woman that was tender and delicate. They didn't actually want to do that. These women want to do that.
Yes.
No, go ahead, Cop. I
Because
just
it
want to make
says
that
they
point.
have become cruel.
Yes,
Become
sir.
cruel.
Yes,
Right, sir.
Verse
Yeah,
16.
actually, those women defiled the order of the king.
Exactly.
Right, and that's how we
All
got
right,
Moses.
to protect their people.
That's right.
And unfortunately, collectively, our women don't do that. There's very few women of our own women that are actually down for us, man.
That's right.
And they're down for their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
And it's back to that Gardenian pact. You know what I'm saying? Esau, the devil, and Keisha, the devil.
Hey, the trifecta.
Gardenian. This is the book of Job 39:16. It says, she is hardened against her young ones. This is the ostrich, right? As though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, man. So, hey, man, there's a myriad of horror stories, but one I like to always think about is Bud Crawford, man.
Yeah.
You know, his mother would offer up money to niggas around the neighborhood to beat up her son, man.
He became the greatest boxer on the
And
planet.
exactly, the greatest boxer, man. But it's like,
Not losing.
what the fuck, man? You know, you're supposed to encourage the young man. You're supposed to not motherfucking. She just wanted to see him down and beat down mentally and physically so bad because he looked just like his daddy.
Yep.
That's after telling him.
fucked
That's after telling him he'll never be shit.
You ain't gonna never.
He's gonna be a
Yep.
loser. You a nothing ass nigga. This is how she was talking to
I
him.
hope
Yeah.
she died broke, poor, and sick.
No,
Yeah.
she's not alive.
Yeah.
She's alive and he looking
And this
fucking.
He
nigga
looking
take-
after her.
this
He
nigga
take care.
bankrolling her life.
Yeah,
Bugged
man.
out.
He honoring his mother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, the Lord blessing him for it. You know what I'm saying?
Bad nigga, man.
Yeah.
But that's bogus. His mama told, yeah,
His
that's how
mama's
he
wrong
started
as fuck.
fighting.
His mama's
Yeah.
wrong.
He was a wrestler. He was wrestling first.
Exactly.
He wrestled at school. Then became one of the best boxer on the planet right now. Shit. And
Yeah.
He was wrestling, boxing to keep them niggas
Yeah.
off his ass.
Moreno.
And that
You
bitch
got
so
to be kidding me.
That's how he came
Yeah,
up. That's his
that's
story.
his story.
His mama
That's
said
his
he
story.
told
That's how he got
him
so good.
because he looked
Yep.
like his daddy.
Yeah.
She parade around taking credit for his greatness.
It's
Telling
insane.
that story.
She tell that story. She tell that story with pride.
Yeah, boastfully. You know?
He got this good fighting because.
Like she in the gym with him and shit.
Come on, man.
Right.
Like that was the goal
Yeah.
for him to become a good boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, so she was doing it to. She was doing it to.
She tried to kill his ass.
Champion one day.
Right.
Right.
Wow.
She ain't never thought
He
that
said
at
that
that
looked like
time.
his daddy.
Absolutely.
Beat him up.
Beat him
He looked
up.
like his daddy.
This is let me get verse 17. This is Job 39:17. It says because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted unto her understanding, man. So, hey, man, these youth now, they're menstruous monsters now because they were raised by a fucking monster, a retarded monster with full immunity. Okay?
Hold on, say that again.
This a retarded monster with full immunity. Okay?
Hold on. Let's put one more thing on the top of that. You've got women now that's in their late 30s and 40s that done had these kids that they done grew up part of crack mamas.
Yeah, those crack babies. Yeah.
To the dope man when you was 10.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can form a reasoning whatsoever. None whatsoever.
Yeah, the crackheads from the 80s got grandchildren now, man.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And now those same grandchildren are raising children now. So it's all fucked up.
Absolutely.
It's all fucked up, man.
Lynch, boy.
I got that. Oh,
I got it right
my
here.
nigga. My
I got
nigga.
it right. I got this Willie Lynch shit.
Keyed up.
Hey, look, man, the spirit is open to.
Right.
I got it right here. This is from the William Lynch letter. It says the Negro marriage unit. It says we breed 2 nigger males with 2 nigger females. Hold on. Yep, there we go. It said we breed 2 nigger males with 2 nigger females. It says then we take the nigger males away from them and keep them moving and working. Say the nigger female bears a nigger female and the other bears a nigger male. Both nigger females being without influence. Being without influence
Leadership.
of the nigger male image. Frozen with an independent psychology will raise their offspring into reverse positions.
Damn.
The one with the female offspring will teach her to be like herself, like Capo was just saying, independent and negotiable. We negotiate with her, through her, by her, and negotiate at her will. The one, that's that full immunity.
Right.
The one with the nigger male offspring, she being frozen with a subconscious fear for his life, will raise him to be mentally dependent and weak, but physically strong.
Subservient.
That's right. In other words, body over mind. Now, in a few years, when these 2 offsprings become fertile, like he said, now them crack babies having the other babies, it says become fertile, for early reproduction, we will mate and breed them and continue the cycle that is good, sound, and long-range comprehensive planning.
600 years of running.
So now you got this buck, this muscle-bound, physical
Specimen.
Negro specimen, who's weak-minded. All right, lift up the damn ox cart,
Baby Huey.
but can't think for himself.
Yeah.
And then you got Ancient Mom over here. All right, who's all for master for the other people and not for her own.
That is so funny.
And this is insane,
Well-
and it's still going.
Well,
You gotta understand, this is part of their system.
That's it.
System meaning trap.
yeah. Well, that Willie Lynch letter, it goes back to even one of the scriptures that says, Psalms 37:12, the wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. So this was all a evil devised plan, all right, by our oppressors to have our people with a degenerate mindset.
Right.
You see, and
Absolutely.
this was a crafty counsel by our enemies, and here it is. It's played out right before your eyes.
You know something? You say that, and I can literally live that. When we was out there in the burbs, I was about 32 years old or so, and I decided I'm tired of being a strong buck that lifts every fucking thing in the fucking warehouse, and they use me for that. I had to literally make a fucking mental switch and say, I've got a little bit of college, a little mathematics. Let me start trying to do that. And that's how I wound up in the powdered metal industry as a metallurgist in the first fucking place. You literally had to come up out that mindset, man. You're absolutely right.
That's how you know Esau pushed that, because being a man in this world is just to being the swole,
but a dumb jock.
Yeah.
But the woman was always the smarter one.
Mm-hmm.
They pushed that. The woman was always the smarter one. The guy wasn't number muscle.
Absolute. That's what I'm saying. I literally had to think that and say, fuck that.
Yeah,
Now they make the guy dumb and feminine,
Exactly.
and feminized. They feminized, especially to see what the Edomite male. They'll make him a doofus, and to push feminism, they'll make the woman smart with that Homer and Marge Simpson shit. They say it's 95% of American shows. That's what goes on. If anybody, I mean, I know most of these brothers know. Frank Mir, the ex-UFC champ, had real good jiu-jitsu too, man. But Frank Mir said that he's
one of the best that ever did it at heavyweight.
Absolutely.
He's a big man that moves like a little man.
And Frank Mir said that he can't watch TV anymore because he could get into the show, he can like it, it can be kind of funny, it'll look cool. Then the man is just incompetent, doofus. His wife he's fucking fat, he's out of shape.
King of Queens.
Yeah, he said it. He said his wife has all these great ideas and save the day.
Yeah.
And he's just like, what the fuck is the man doing? He said, I can't watch shit like that on TV.
Hey, you got Tyler Perry fucking episodes that show up.
Right.
That's a whole different fucking story.
That's the same story.
Right.
That nigga Tyler Perry, a witch.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right. Like I said, I caught myself trying to catch an episode or something the very beginning, this, that, and other. I had never seen it, and it had already been on the air a couple years. I tuned in the first episode. I'm like, and about halfway through the episode, here come this motherfucking Transformer gay shit. I'm like, here we go. I'm not watching this shit.
Everything you put on. Like, I was trying to watch Interview with a Vampire. All right? It started off real good. Then all of a sudden,
The gay shit.
Here come this shit.
Because from the vampire Lisette, you remember the Queen of the Dam with
Aaliyah,
yeah.
Lisette wasn't no, he wasn't on that fruity stuff.
Absolutely, he trying to tag. You trying to tag. Yeah, he was trying to tag.
98.
So you trying to tag.
So now, the whole, you can't watch nothing, man. Now, even in the cartoons, man.
Yeah.
But
especially in the cartoons.
But let's lock back into this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got it. Go ahead, brother.
Just going back to what the Elder Murph said, this is a curse. But in the kingdom, this is not going to happen. The abortions and things, right? This Exodus 23 and 26. There shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days I will fulfill. Now I want to grab this definition where it say cast their young, right?
Right.
It's the Hebrew word shakalah. It says, I'm getting to the point, to cause barrenness, show barrenness, or abortion. All that's gonna be done away with in the kingdom, man. That's a curse on this side, man.
Yeah, but they promoted that shit.
Willingly doing that, man.
They promoted that shit here in Esau's
and they're targeting men.
Yep.
All right.
And they also now, it was something I was watching with the elders in Great Millstone Dallas camp, how passing bills to turn like
And just passed in Massachusetts.
Minnesota.
Yes.
Full baby.
When it's a full
Baby.
baby.
Massachusetts.
But they
Up to I think like up to 2 or 3 months or something like that.
They
No, way past that.
They passed that. They-
8 months. 9 months.
Yes, they doing that shit in Israel as well.
And they took away the if you cause what I was saying, the governor of Massachusetts, they took away the husband's right to say anything about it. The husband can't say nothing about it.
After 25.
Yep, they just did that.
They doing that.
So even if you're a married couple,
Yes.
if the woman says I want to murder my baby,
Yeah. The baby can be born and they'll kill it.
That's what I'm saying, pops.
It's-
So if it's a married couple and you got a 9-month-old baby, all right, it's 9 months old, that has cognitive, it knows who his family members are, it sees his brother, it sees his sister,
Right.
it sees his father, it sees his mother, it's reaching for him.
Kill it.
They're making it okay, no, not kill, but to murder this
Murder.
It's a lot.
Murder.
It's a
The
lot.
child even knows a dog when it see it.
Right.
Murder.
So it knows everything about his house, man.
It's a lot. The show they.
Third trimester. Yeah.
It's a lot. The show they know they doing. They're reptiles at Moloch.
Oh yeah, they did. They did put up that statue.
Yeah.
Shit.
Good observation.
They
there.
did. They put up and they got the
Eagle eye
child
with
right there.
glasses.
Yep.
I seen it, man. Yeah, they had the child right there. That's
Damn.
You basically give your children to Moloch. But before
That's
you do that,
it.
there's going to be
this place gotta go,
a
man.
serious justice brought from on high. Now, when I talked about this earlier, when me and Asha was riding, he told me about this right here, so I'm gonna play it. And then you brothers, I want you to bring out what y'all holding on to. So basically, it's that wasn't even what I pushed. It just was what the fuck you want. So let me pause it. It says a Telegram group chat was discovered in 2024 of over 70,000 white males, white men. All right, there's no such thing as white Edomites, red men.
That's right.
Talking about drugging and raping and abusing their wives and girlfriends. All right. So this is a ninja woman looking like what's that very unattractive chick, Macy Gray?
Yeah, Macy Gray.
Oh yeah, talking that
Macy
bullshit.
Gray.
That deep
Here we
voice.
go. Man, he busts in the mouth.
Oh shit.
Real good. All I wanted to do was break up. So this is a whole thing of white males that pale males that are abusing their, their swirlers. All right? And he's definitely red. All of them are red.
That's right.
Ain't nothing white about him.
Red Fred.
Okay? So yeah, but you know what? Do I feel sorry for her?
Nope.
No, because
Nope.
she was one of them same bitches online,
I'm
running her mouth,
She got bit by the
talking about
serpent.
the dusties.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Then you have them, and not only were the Negro babies, young men a target, but you remember that video that dropped about quite a year ago, where those women were in a group chat with Edomite males,
Yeah.
and asking them to
Yeah.
unalive their men.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, asking them to commit a genocide
Yep.
on the Duskies.
Right.
All right, because that's one of the words, and it's fun, and they don't even know through the spirit they're using that word. That word is connected to that word black. All
Yep.
right, which means unclean, sullied, dirty, unethical.
Guilty.
And yeah, right, and a whole list of others.
Right.
All right,
I have precept.
bring it out, beloved.
Because the Lord ain't gonna show him no mercy, man. This is Ezekiel 9. I get to the point. I started 5. And to the others he said in my hearing,
That's right.
go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. But come not near any upon whom is the mark, and it begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. If you notice, it said women twice. It said maids and women.
And you can feel the nasty energy of the ninja woman. I had an encounter with one today.
He just said,
All right.
Capo just said this.
I had-
He
I had-
just said it.
I had an encounter with one, so I'm getting on the plane to come back home, all right? And I actually sat on the right side of the plane in the last row, and I got back there, and there's two Edomite flight attendants, all right? Both of them fairly attractive.
Oh.
Okay? So, and they're just smiling, they're so nice. The one in the back, I sit down, I'm the only person back there, so she's standing there just chopping it up with me.
Yeah.
And she's like, she's looking, she's showing me the sheet chart. She said, she said, you're gonna have this whole road to yourself. I said, oh, so I can stretch out and relax. She said, yeah. And anyway, we just chopping it up. She's being extra. And then she was being a little flirtatious. And I'm like, one interested, but I flirted back. But it was just purely for fun. I had no intention on anything. And then a couple other, it was nuts. So it was about 4 or 5 other women came back and a couple dudes, but they were all Edomite women, and everybody was just friendly and smiling.
She's white.
And then she walked, and as the plane began to fill up, she came back over. She said, "It looks like you're gonna have a friend after all."
Oh no.
So I saw a group of people coming to the back.
Dark and cloudy.
The one,
The one you were hoping that wouldn't come.
Don't give me no
set ass
niggas.
right there. So
don't
we
give me
had
no
a space
niggas.
in between us, and she was mean mugging it.
Oh.
And so I'm a friendly person. So when she came, everybody, she sat
Did
down.
what they do.
I moved my stuff, and I, went to, and she So after that, I just ignored her.
Tuned out.
Yeah, so I just ignored her. So everything from that point was past her. Like when when the stewardess came around to give out the snacks and the waters and all that stuff, I just totally overlooked. I just ignored her to the point where she just put a blanket over her head.
She could feel it.
Good.
Yeah, because I turned real cold toward her.
Good.
All right.
Cold
And
blooded.
it's just like her energy was just so negative, and no one else's was.
Hey,
She was the only one, and it's like, why? You know? I said, I'm probably, I got more reason to be mad than you are. What's the man, the wise man mad? See, I know how to mask it. You know, I know how I've learned how to mask it, and
Right.
it's moving about. You know?
It's crazy on the line. Murph says it a lot, man. 100% of the time, when you see like a white woman, man, a fine white woman, it's like some Keisha right
In the
there,
background.
right there, man. It's like,
But you gotta look real quick. I would have did. I was thinking about that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I think it was Predator, where that fat black nigga said some crazy shit to him, and then turned his head. He was on the airplane.
Oh,
broke his fucking neck.
Commando.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
He said, he said, my friend needs extra pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Broke his fucking neck.
Yeah.
Went right to sleep after I break
He
his
said,
fucking neck.
excuse me, don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
Break his neck. No, real stuff though, man. Real talk. The Asian woman don't think we dusty.
That's right.
Nope.
The white woman don't think that.
Absolutely.
The Latin woman don't think that. The Russians, the Ukrainians.
Fired up.
None of them think that.
Oh,
They
Polish-
look at Elon.
Polish
Ishmael.
women love us.
Every woman on the planet except a black woman loves us. This has been battle tested in the field.
Yep.
Highly tested.
And it's
Daily.
And we probably could go.
Daily.
We probably could go to the internet. We're not gonna do it, but you can put it to the test yourself.
That's
you can,
right.
You can
Yes,
go
sir.
to YouTube. You can go to Instagram. You can go to TikTok. You can go to Facebook.
Yeah.
You'll see video after video of the foreign women. And some, and there'll be occasion there'll be one that talks some shit. But the mass
bulk.
majority of them, they all declare that they have a thing for chocolate men. I mean, it just is what it is, man.
It seems like this.
Right? So the prophecies said that she would be our enemy.
That's right.
Right? And she definitely is. She's become our enemy. And I don't, how brothers be claim. I just read it. I even claim a nigga woman, man.
Yeah.
And I just don't, I usually don't even look at them because I've had such bad, everything bad that happened in my life was behind them.
Everything.
Absolutely.
Real talk. If
Absolutely.
it's like, if I never ever dealt with them in my young years, I would, man, but the Lord does what he does.
It's the experience. You gotta speak from the experience.
And the only, this is true. All right. And so, outside of my, my one little thing that I deal with spiritually, she knows she is. She's probably watching right now.
Pay ties.
That's it, man. I really whatever the Lord give me when that time comes, then it is what it is. But I don't mess with them, man. I'm so over it.
They wicked, man.
I'm so over it. Real talk.
Because you a warrior, Warriors don't feel like fucking with their enemy.
Yeah.
Even to appease them, that warrior spirit just different, man.
Yeah, man.
You'll feel like a punk. I feel like I'm selling myself cheap. I personally feel like a punk if I did it. And that shit don't gel with me.
Hey, that's the spirit of Esther. It was like, Mordecai wanted to pull all this. Mordecai did what he did, but Haman was like, yo, set this motherfucker up and let's take him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Man.
But you know what? And it's just like they always say all these dudes that be in the gym, all these muscle-bound dudes, all these fighters, all these NFL dudes, all these basketball players, why do they get women? Because a man with the spirit of self-deprivation. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you something. A masculine man is made for a feminine woman.
Right.
A feminine man is made for a masculine woman. That's why all these niggas in the ghetto fucking with these black bitches are punks.
That's right.
They feminine,
Clown.
and they miserable.
And they're constantly getting cheated on.
Absolutely.
Even if they're slanging it, she's still gonna cheat on you.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you can
She's
put it
a
on her
man.
like she never had it. But she's still gonna go down and get something else.
She's a man.
I had a precept real
Bring
quick.
it out.
Bring it out.
This Sirach 25 and 17.
It's a
the
man.
wickedness of a woman changeth her face
Mm.
and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Man.
The Lord will destroy these women, man.
That's a
Man,
hard
man,
thing.
And guess what?
And
Like-
you wicked ass men who support them.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
Trying to
them.
protect them.
Dr. Umar.
Like the elder
Yeah.
mentioned earlier, man, the Lord could destroy all the women in Babylon, and we still could bring the nation back, man.
That's right.
But there's women outside of
Sure the hell is.
That's
man.
one thing they
And I've traveled outside Babylon.
Right.
Yeah, I've been
to
there
these.
too.
You know?
Been there.
I've been to different parts of the world, man. And it's man, you
They love you though.
trust me, brothers, y'all gonna be alright, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, when Babylon is gone, you know, any woman that don't leave Babylon with you, you know, because there's those women that you're connected to that you know, Lord's will, if we be them men, and I believe and I hope that we are. And so the women that when we leave, they leave with us. But all those that don't make it, don't worry about it.
They ain't gonna
They
make it.
coming around.
I got something real quick.
Bring it out, beloved.
I looked up the word renegade. It said a renegade is a person who leaves a group, party, religion, or cause to join a opposing side, or someone who breaks rules to live as a rebel or an outlaw.
They're renegade.
They renegades.
That's actually what these hoes are.
Absolutely, man.
it all started from slavery too, man.
Yeah.
That butt breaking.
Yeah.
So,
Women like power. So
Yeah.
they're looking like this man ain't got no power, so I'm finna go join the so-called white man.
To power,
Yeah.
bro.
Well,
To
that's
even
what.
to today.
Yeah, well, that's what the scripture says. Like people will be willing
Yeah.
in the day of thy power.
Ah.
Yeah.
So right now they willing in the day of whoever in power.
Damn.
Even if that's the devil.
Right, whoever in power, that's
That's who they
Damn.
willing.
Multiply.
This is Second Ezra 9 and 7. And it reads, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by the faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me and from the beginning. Then they shall be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways. They have cast them away despitefully, shall dwell in torment. So it's not like that death is gonna come immediately. The Lord is getting ready to let dwell in torments. He's gonna dwell in torments right along,
Marinade.
right along with Esau, Edom, and the rest of the heathens. All right, that are gonna get it. It's like he said, you know, the Asian woman, so called, you know, the white woman, so called, and all these, the sand woman, all so called, all these other women, you know, collectively, they don't have no issue with Jake.
That's right.
It's only our own women,
They
man.
be wanting to breed.
All
They
right.
say they want black babies. And
Yeah.
that woman told me, the brother called me. I was sitting with that big, ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. That Arab woman, she said, she looked at me dead in the eyes. She said, I'm not having sex with no Arab man.
Yep.
He said, I want a black man.
Yep.
I used to deal with an Edomite, and she did not want to deal with her men.
Read on.
At all,
Cheers.
man. She didn't like them.
Oh,
She said they
man.
stink and they blah blah blah. She
No.
just,
Yeah.
and yeah.
This, I got a real quick
They
one.
don't
This
wash
is
their
really
legs.
focused on
But it says,
Salaki.
then they shall be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and that they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. So, you know, collecting child support, collecting WIC, collecting SNAP,
Section 8.
Section 8,
Come on.
all these things. You know, a man is in a position where he can no longer afford to take care of his children. He goes to jail. A
Yep.
woman that is in a position where she cannot take care of her children, all right, she gets all these benefits. She gets rewarded.
Puts them in jail.
All right, where's the balance in there? What the hell is that?
I mean,
Right.
yeah.
But it says, and they that have loathed my law, while they yet have, and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain.
All the way out.
They can't
Right.
catch it in the green tree.
And therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, and whose the world is, and whom the world was created. All right. Now I just watched the video. You talking about how death can come in strange ways, and whole, after this you bring out the scripture. Somebody get that beast be created, teeth, wild beasts of teeth. Because I just watched this video with some idiot, and I think he was an Elamite.
Idiot Elamite.
He got it. And look, so they were riding around at some safari place in India, where these big wild bears are. You know, with Baloo in them.
Right.
Right? Except for this Baloo wasn't singing it. He wasn't singing it.
They be fighting the tigers, man. They got the big ass bears with the little chest.
Yeah.
They be in the jungle, they got tigers, big ass snakes.
Yeah, so anyway, this dude, they got damn 2 or 3 of those G-Wagons riding around, and he decides to get out the vehicle to take pictures. When he was safely in the vehicle, he gets out and the bear ambushes his ass.
Smoke him.
Bro,
Oh,
the
you
bear
about to
started eating him alive.
Yogi the bear.
And it's all caught on
Boo boo.
Nice.
This dude is on his back, being held down. This bear is digging in his gut.
Yes,
And he's
yes, gotta
screaming
love it.
until he stopped kicking. The bear held him down to start. You can see him ripping and tearing, just taking chunks. Bone, he just screaming. There's nothing he can do. And everybody in the truck, and there was one dude who got out and tried to throw something. He ran back to the truck. He's like, fuck that. You know, so.
You might as well record.
Yeah, man. So, look, I was thinking to myself, man, that is a fucked up judge. I told you the bear, if you being sentenced to death, and they're gonna say you open that door and go, you gotta go to your judgment. And there's a door with a tiger and there's a door with a bear. Pick the tiger.
I'm picking the tiger.
Because the tiger is gonna grab you, choke you to death,
to the throat.
and then it's gonna do what it's gonna do. The bear, if he grabs your arm, that's where he started. You understand me?
That's the appetite.
You put your arm up, it's defensive posture. You're gonna be trying to protect yourself. He just gonna lock down on your arm, and that's where he gonna start at.
Wow.
Right? And so you feeling all that.
Wow.
Right? The tiger gonna grab you by the throat,
Kill
kill
you
you to the
first.
spirit world, and then you gone. So you're not gonna feel all that pain.
Right.
A bear is a much worse animal to be
He gonna-
killed by.
To hear you tell it like that, the bear stepped up to the counter. I like an all white.
Pretty much.
Right.
Whole white.
He was a brown ass eater.
Oh.
That's what it is. He smelled curry.
Chicken. That nigga said
Curry people.
Yeah. Taking his time and everything like.
They said that's
I get 2 sauces with that.
And them bears over there, Elon bears, like they not big as like American grizzlies and shit. But them vicious at like they the only thing in the jungle that fight them tigers, man. I done seen one fight a tiger and they tiger's 600 pounds.
Said
man.
fuck it, huh?
They both said,
800 pounds.
yeah, that bear, they just said, the tiger just said fuck it. They walked that way, they walked that way.
It's a draw, nigga.
They
It's a
vicious as hell,
draw.
man. Them bears, they got that big yellow chest and that mane, them motherfuckers over there. Fuck, man. And they, but all bears are the same. Like the elder said, they just get the fucking.
Yep, whatever they lock on, that's what.
That's what I'm starting to eat right
They're
here.
not like a big cat, a panther,
Beer like John Kreese. I'll make you suffer.
a lion.
Suffer.
They're right. They gonna the lion
Cobra
can
Kai.
start ripping you apart. They gonna grab you by the throat and kill you first.
Suffocate your ass, kill you out.
Suffocate you. That's what they do. They suffocate their prey, and then they eat it. A bear.
Y'all got their spirits?
Lunch, right here.
I got it.
And see, and it's gonna be spirits like that because you don't have packs of pit bulls. I watched another video. I watched a pit bull rip on some Edomites. It's biting the man and the woman up.
Damn.
Tried to, it was biting his wife. So
Right.
he tried to get it off his wife. Then it got on him. And so they were like taking turns, taking bites from the. And he was trying to shield his wife. and he grabbed him by the back. He grabbed his
I take that plug right there. I take that plug.
Yeah, that thing was, and about 10 people was around him trying to hit him with little sticks and shit. You know, look, hey,
Dog,
Hit bull jaw.
you can choke out a dog easily. They choke just as easy as a human being.
Right.
All right, just so you know that.
You go for the
dog
eyeballs.
is attacking somebody. You just
Choke
grab
him
him by his neck and choke his ass out. Ain't nothing you can do about it. All right, he gonna go his ass right to sleep. But they were hitting him with all kind of sticks,
just
breaking
making them
bones on
pissed
him,
off.
just making them bite them more. All right,
Wow,
and finally, after about 3-4 minutes of him, he done bit both of them probably about 20 times. Somebody finally hit him with something that made him let go. All right, and he kind of yelped and ran off after that. But you know he bit their ass up, man. So I hope the couple that is bitten together stays together. 'Cause they-